Wonders of Ukraine. The Carpathian Mountains, Ukraine's majestic wilderness. The Carpathian Mountains, stretching across western Ukraine, are a haven of natural splendor that captivate travelers with their untouched wilderness. Imagine a drone sweeping across rolling green peaks draped in a veil of soft morning mist. The rising sun paints the sky in warm hues, gently illuminating the ridges and valleys. This is nature in its purest form, a quiet sanctuary far removed from urban chaos. The vastness of the Carpathians gives a sense of endless adventure, where every ridge hides a new trail, every valley tells a new story, and the silence is broken only by the rustle of leaves and the call of distant birds. Deeper within the Carpathians, life flourishes in its wildest forms. Here brown bears, lynxes, and wolves roam freely, sharing the forests with wild boars, red deer, and countless bird species. A close-up shot captures the raw grace of these creatures, perhaps a stag lifting its head proudly or a bear foraging by a riverbank. This region is a stronghold for biodiversity, reminding us that nature thrives best where human footprints are few. The wildlife is a crucial part of the Carpathians' charm, making it a paradise for photographers and explorers eager to witness life untouched. As you ascend higher, the Carpathians reveal one of their greatest treasures, Hoverla, Ukraine's tallest peak at 2,061 meters. A panoramic drone shot captures the sweeping views from its summit. Emerald valleys stretch endlessly below, interlaced with rivers glistening like silver threads. During sunrise, the horizon glows with golden light. At sunset, it burns with crimson and violet tones. Standing here, you feel the sheer scale of Ukraine's natural wealth, a perfect blend of beauty and power, silence and majesty. Water is the Carpathians' lifeblood. The Shai-Pit waterfall, cascading down moss-covered rocks, is a scene of serenity and force combined. Crystal clear water tumbles gracefully, surrounded by ferns and forest greens, creating a soundtrack of soothing ripples and crashing flows. The rivers here are pure and vibrant, feeding valleys and sustaining life. Shots of glistening water droplets in sunlight make this visual poetic, a cinematic moment where sound and sight merge beautifully. To truly feel the Carpathians, you must walk them. The hiking trails weave through dense pine forests, opening unexpectedly into clearings of wildflowers and soft grasslands. A POV shot along a winding path, sunlight filtering through tall trees, captures the essence of exploration. Each step carries the scent of earth and pine, and the air feels clean, invigorating, and alive. For travelers, this is where the connection to the mountains becomes intimate and unforgettable. The Carpathians are a living canvas that changes with every season. Imagine a sequence that shifts from spring blossoms to summer greens, autumn golds, and finally winter's pristine snow. Each transition tells a different story: renewal, abundance, transformation, and rest. This time-lapse style montage shows the region's adaptability and beauty, making it one of the most versatile landscapes for travelers and filmmakers alike. Finally, hidden among these forests are hints of human heritage, harmoniously blending with the wild. Wooden churches and small hutsal villages sit quietly against the backdrop of towering peaks. A slow-moving shot of a church's spire framed by pine branches reminds viewers that culture and nature coexist here, adding soul to the scenery. This closing visual ties the journey together, a reminder that the Carpathians are not just mountains, but living, breathing guardians of history and wilderness. Kiev, the heartbeat of Ukraine. Kiev, the capital of Ukraine, is a mesmerizing blend of ancient history and modern energy. The opening aerial shot sweeps over the golden domes of ancient cathedrals, gleaming in the sunlight, as the Dnieper River winds gracefully through the city. Skyscrapers rise in the distance, standing as a testament to progress, while historical monuments remain timeless reminders of the past. This opening view captures Kiev as a city of contrasts, where the past and present stand shoulder to shoulder. Step closer and the spiritual soul of Kiev comes alive at the Kiev Petrarsk Lavra, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Imagine a ground-level shot of the monastery's golden-domed churches shining under a deep blue sky. Pilgrims and tourists alike wander through its courtyards, while underground catacombs tell silent stories of devotion and faith. This sacred site is the beating heart of Ukraine's Orthodox traditions, and one of the country's most iconic landmarks. Another gem, St. Sophia's Cathedral, is a masterpiece of medieval architecture. The camera glides into the cathedral's interior, where frescoes and mosaics nearly 1,000 years old tell biblical stories in vibrant color. Each arch and column is a chapter of Ukraine's spiritual and artistic journey. The echo of quiet footsteps and the soft flicker of candles create an atmosphere of reverence that transcends time. Kiev is also a hub of creativity. A street-level shot captures Andriivsky Descent, a lively cobblestone street line with art stalls, galleries, and cafes. Artists display their work, musicians perform, and travelers explore handmade crafts. The street buzzes with energy, yet carries an old-world charm that feels both intimate and inspiring. This scene shows that Kiev is not only about history, it's about life, culture, and self-expression. Transitioning into modern Kiev, imagine time-lapse footage of city lights flickering to life at sunset. Bridges over the Dnieper glow as cars move like rivers of light. Rooftop restaurants and bustling nightlife districts show Kiev as a city that doesn't sleep. This visual is about energy and movement, proving that the Ukrainian capital thrives as much after dark as it does in the daylight. Despite being a vibrant metropolis, Kiev offers plenty of tranquility. Wide shots reveal the city's lush parks, botanical gardens, and riverside promenades. Locals jog, families picnic, and couples stroll under tree-lined paths. The greenery contrasts beautifully with the urban backdrop, giving Kiev a softer, more personal side. This scene reminds viewers that nature is woven into the fabric of city life here. The narration closes with a cultural flourish. A slow-motion shot of traditional Ukrainian dancers performing against the backdrop of the city. Their colorful costumes and graceful movements bring Kiev's spirit to life. The rhythm of folk music mingles with the city's hum, creating a perfect blend of tradition and modernity. This final image leaves the viewer with a deep appreciation for Kiev, a city of faith, art, resilience, and endless charm. Lviv, the cultural capital of Ukraine. The journey continues west to Lviv, Ukraine's cultural crown jewel. The opening shot is an aerial sweep over the city's charming rooftops, painted in shades of red and brown, and punctuated by church spires and bell towers. The soft morning light bathes cobblestone streets and baroque facades, while the Carpathian foothills form a gentle backdrop. This introduction sets the tone. Lviv is a place where history, art, and romance meet. The camera now descends into Rynok Square, the beating heart of Lviv. Vibrant cafes spill onto the streets, musicians play lively tunes, and horse-drawn carriages pass by tourists capturing every detail. The square's Renaissance buildings, each a unique architectural masterpiece, surround the central fountain like guardians of history. The narration highlights how this square has been a gathering place for centuries, alive with stories and traditions. A shift to elegance brings us to the Lviv Theatre of Opera and Ballet. A wide-angle shot captures the ornate facade, its sculptures gleaming under the sunlight. The camera glides indoors to reveal a stunning auditorium with crystal chandeliers and gilded balconies. The soft hum of rehearsals or the grandeur of a live performance gives a sense of the artistry and dedication that thrives here. This is not just a building, it's a temple of creativity. No visit to Lviv is complete without diving into its legendary coffee culture. A cozy cafe scene shows baristas preparing aromatic brews, while locals and travelers savor steaming cups in intimate settings. The narration touches on Lviv's long-standing love affair with coffee, its secret underground cafes, and its reputation as the coffee capital of Ukraine. This visual gives the audience a sensory experience, the aroma, warmth, and cultural depth of Lviv's cafe life. Lviv is a city of discovery. A sequence of visuals highlights quiet museums, hidden courtyards, and narrow alleyways adorned with murals. Each corner feels like a secret waiting to be found. The narration paints a picture of curiosity and wonder, encouraging travelers to slow down and explore at their own pace. These visuals connect viewers to Lviv's intellectual and artistic soul. From exploration to elevation, the scene shifts to High Castle Hill, offering panoramic views of the entire city. The narration describes the climb through tree-lined paths and the reward at the summit, a sweeping view of Lviv stretching to the horizon. As the sun sets, the city glows, and the golden hour transforms the landscape into something magical. This is the perfect place to pause and take it all in. The closing scene immerses viewers in Lviv's nightlife. Streets glow with lanterns, musicians play folk tunes, and restaurants buzz with laughter. Traditional Ukrainian dancers in colorful costumes perform in open squares, their movements echoing centuries-old traditions. The narration reminds us that Lviv is more than a destination. It's an experience that touches the senses and stays with the soul. Odessa, the pearl of the Black Sea. The journey now moves south to the sun-kissed shores of Odessa, often called the Pearl of the Black Sea. The opening aerial shot sweeps over the shimmering coastline, where sandy beaches meet the deep blue waters. The city's elegant architecture rises in the background, with boulevards lined by lush trees. This introduction sets the tone. Odessa is a blend of seaside relaxation, history, and cultural elegance. Next, we glide to Odessa's most iconic landmark, the Potemkin Stairs. The camera captures the grandeur of this massive stairway, rising like a ribbon towards the city's center. Crowds gather, street performers entertain, and the harbor bustles below. The narration reflects on the stairway's historical significance and cinematic fame, showcasing how it's both a symbol of Odessa and a perfect viewing point for the Black Sea. The lens shifts to one of Europe's most beautiful theaters, the Odessa Opera and Ballet Theater. Its Baroque facade, adorned with statues and carvings, glows in the sunlight. Inside, velvet curtains and crystal chandeliers set a luxurious tone. The narration highlights its world-class performances, making it a cultural treasure for travelers seeking art and refinement. From culture to leisure, the scene transitions to Primorsky Boulevard, a promenade lined with historic buildings, shady trees, and views of the sea. Couples stroll, artists sketch, and cafes spill onto the pavement. The narration captures Odessa's vibrant city life, where the past and present blend seamlessly, inviting visitors to relax and enjoy the rhythm of the city. The energy shifts as we head to the coast. Golden sands stretch along Arcadia Beach, filled with sunbathers, beach clubs, and music drifting in the air. A drone shot captures the lively waterfront and sparkling waves. The narration describes Odessa's beaches as perfect for both families and partygoers, offering a Mediterranean feel in Eastern Europe. Away from the main streets, Odessa reveals another charm: its hidden courtyards and local markets. The visuals show colorful murals, quaint gardens, and bustling bazaars filled with fresh produce, seafood, and handmade crafts. The narration encourages exploration beyond the tourist spots, where Odessa's personality truly shines through its people and traditions. The narration closes with a calm and mesmerizing shot of the Black Sea at sunset. The sky turns shades of gold, pink, and violet as the waves gently meet the shore. Locals gather along the promenade, enjoying music and laughter. The final words remind viewers that Odessa is not just a seaside escape. It's a city that offers relaxation, history, art, and a pulse that keeps calling travelers back. The Carpathian Mountains, Ukraine's untamed wilderness. Our journey now heads west, deep into the heart of Ukraine's natural crown jewel, the Carpathian Mountains. The first visual is the sweeping aerial shot capturing endless rolling hills, mist-draped valleys and sharp mountain ridges. Pine forests blanket the slopes, while winding rivers cut silver lines through the greenery. The narration introduces the Carpathians as a place where nature reigns supreme, offering solitude and wonder. The camera transitions into the thick forests, where sunlight filters through towering trees. Birds dart between branches, and if you look closely, you might spot deer or wild boars moving through the undergrowth. This segment highlights the biodiversity of the Carpathians, describing its old-growth forests as a sanctuary for rare flora and fauna, including bears and lynx. It's a paradise for hikers, photographers, and nature lovers. As we ascend, the scene shifts to charming Hutzel villages nestled among the peaks. Wooden cottages with steep roofs and smoke curling from chimneys create a postcard-perfect view. Nearby, the ornate wooden churches, UNESCO World Heritage Sites, reflect centuries of craftsmanship and tradition. The narration explores the cultural side of the Carpathians, where mountain communities preserve their heritage and offer a warm welcome to travelers. The journey continues along mountain rivers and waterfalls. The visuals capture clear streams cascading over rocks, forming turquoise pools and frothy white rapids. One of the highlights is the Shy Pit waterfall, tumbling gracefully amid lush greenery. The narration describes how these waterways sustain the ecosystem and provide serene spots for rest, picnics, and unforgettable photos. The heart of the Carpathians beats strongest at Mount Haverla, Ukraine's highest peak. The camera captures the rugged trail leading to the summit, hikers making their way upward. At the top, the world opens up to panoramic views of green valleys and distant horizons. The narration conveys the thrill of standing at Ukraine's highest point, a moment of achievement and connection with the land. The lens turns to the meadows, where wildflowers paint the slopes with vibrant colors in spring and summer. Autumn transforms the mountains into a tapestry of gold, orange and crimson, while winter brings snow, turning the Carpathians into a wonderland for skiing and snowboarding. The narration emphasizes the region's year-round beauty and versatility for different kinds of travelers. The narration closes with a breathtaking twilight view. The sun sinking behind mountain ridges, casting soft purple and golden hues across the landscape. Mist curls in the valleys, and the first stars begin to appear. The final words invite viewers to experience the Carpathians not just as a destination, but as a journey into the wild heart of Ukraine, where every trail tells a story. From the timeless charm of historic cities to the untamed wilderness of mountain ranges, Ukraine reveals a tapestry of culture, history, and breathtaking landscapes. Whether you seek adventure, history, or serenity, Ukraine offers moments that stay with you forever. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Travel with a Plan for more breathtaking adventures around the world. Until the next adventure, keep exploring, keep dreaming.